I started videography and filmmaking 7 months ago when I graduated secondary school and I didn't get into college or the university as we call it here. I felt down. I felt hopeless. I felt I didn't have a path. I wrote JAM again because in Nigeria we use JAM to get into the university. So I wrote JAM for mechanical engineering and they gave me computer science. Let's give a huge round of applause for University of Benin for switching my purpose in life. That was a huge blow to my plans, and but I just knew I didn't know what I want to do. So I entered into computer science and I was studying, and coronavirus came and that was like why now that I want to leave this school, I want sharp come out, why did coronavirus come? But during that period, I think I got a new phone as of then, an Infinix Hot 8. This is not sponsored by Infinix, but I got an Infinix Hot 8, and that was an avenue for me to try out something different called photography. I never, my mind never crossed that in one day I'll be holding a camera, taking pics, taking videos, doing YouTube videos, and so on. So I started taking pictures. I took pictures of sky, of the ground, of buildings, of any single thing I saw, of seas, of beach, of people. I started taking pictures of everything I saw. And after some time into the if you check my Instagram page and you scroll, I'll link my Instagram page. That's when I really started using my Instagram. I never used my Instagram before that time. So I started posting the pictures we did, and I did rather. I started posting them on Instagram and I started finding love in taking pictures. I would notice that I would take time. I could stay hours and hours and hours taking pictures and editing pictures without even noticing that time has gone by. And I started finding love in it, but I was like, can this be a career path for me? Maybe. But I kept doing it, mobile photography, and as of that time, I happened to join a mobile photography group, and I started seeing different creative things that I thought that can this be done with a phone, and that kept motivating me to do more with the phone that I had as a hobby. All this was a hobby. I never made $1 from shooting any picture with my phone. Although my guy Simon Keys, he made some money and did not share the money, but I didn't make anything from this. I know COVID was a bad thing for the world, but I actually see COVID as a blessing for me because it helped me to find this inner passion in me. So when I did photography with my phone, I started doing photography with my phone, it started getting serious. I did a photo shoot, my first photo shoot with my friend Miracle. I did it with my friend Miracle and Simon, my first photo shoot, and it came out as bangers as of then. I was looking for people that would teach me how to use this camera because all the things I've learned, all the things I've been doing now, I learned everything from YouTube. And I was a YouTube freak as of that time. I was watching YouTube morning, afternoon, evening, night. My dad would see me in the midnight. I would be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "They watch YouTube video." I was watching, consuming content, and the thing actually consuming content from YouTube actually liberated me from the thought around the environment I was in, because I wasn't doing photography just because I wanted to make money or anything. I was just doing it genuinely because of the love for it and the passion for it, and what I saw other people outside the environment I was, what they were doing, and I wanted to recreate those things. I started with photography, started doing photographs on my own, did photo shoots for some certain people, not making any money from it. And after some time, my friend told me that I actually spend more time on watching videos. I was watching people like Matli Apoya, Peter McKinnon, Al Panda, Chris Howe, the YouTubers that are majorly based on videography. And he told me that since you watch these people that much, why don't you become like them? Why don't you do the things they do? And from that day, I decided that I'm going to drop photography and focus on videography. And I wasn't making money from any of these things. I was making $0. I was like the free man. If you meet me that Alpha, do a free video, I will gladly do it so as to get and the experience, I become better. I took free photo shoots and free everything. I just kept going. I kept doing it. I kept doing it till when I entered videography, things changed for me. I started making money little by little. And after some time, I kept getting better, I kept getting better, and I was like, it was time for me to start YouTube. That's why I'm starting today. And that's the journey of 7 months, or I would like to say, like almost a year's journey from now. I'm a full time, no part time, because I'm still in uni and I have to complete my computer science studies. A part time videographer and a student. And all I've gotten from this is that first of all, you should be impatient. I'm joking, not impatient per se, but you should be able to, when you set goals, you should be able to run with it like no one cares. And that's why I feel passion comes in, because when I set goals, I set a goal to be a full-time filmmaker by the end of this year. I became a filmmaker last year. I started struggling to shoot videos from last year, and now I'm consistent at it. I made a goal of starting YouTube by the end of this year, and I've started it now. And you see what I'm talking about. You see it's reoccurring. If you keep waiting till when you have the right gear, the right setup, look the dopest. I woke up, this is 2 a.m., but I'm still shooting this video. I don't even comb my hair. If you wait till the perfect time before you do something, the perfect time will never come, because there's nothing like perfect in this life. So you have to keep going. You have to keep shooting with the gear you have, even if it's a smartphone, even if it's a Nokia Touch. You can't shoot anything with Nokia Touch, but you just have to keep going with the gear you have. And that's one thing. That's one advice I will ask. Secondly, is to do free work. The thing that kept me going when I wasn't making any money from filmmaking was that if I can work hard when I'm not making any money, I'll be able to work hard when I'm making money. And that was my drive. When I was shooting videos, when I was doing photo shoots, editing pictures for no money, when people were like, charge money. I was like, I don't want to charge. This is what I want to do. And the thing that made me go far in a long way, I've gotten jobs from people, not because I was the best, but just because I wasn't money centric, just because I wasn't money centered, and I got the job from the person. So what I would think, when you're just starting out as a beginner, don't think about money. Think about the creativity. Think about getting better. That's one thing. Before now, passion was a thing that was like in the air. I could not believe, but after the years and after the months, rather, I never reached here. After the months, I've seen passion grow in me. Things I could not do before. Hours, the nights. This is the nights. Things I could not do before, like saving. Things I could not do. The kind of hours I put into this. It could only be passion. That's why I love YouTube, because YouTube gave me this platform to build this passion for filmmaking, and I would like to give that back to you. I somewhat hope this video inspires someone, if it's just one person, to start now, to become that person you want to be now, to become that filmmaker, to become that photographer, to become that tech YouTuber, that graphics designer, to become that person you want to be. Because time waits for no man, and there's nothing like perfect. There's no perfect time to become the person you want to be than now. He said the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is now. Start now and become the person you want to be. If you got value from this video, please press the like and subscribe button and support the channel, and drop in the comments down below how long you have done the craft you have been doing, and the advice you give to any beginner that wants to start something creative. Okay, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I would love to build a community on YouTube and interact with you guys and give you guys inspiration and tutorials on becoming a filmmaker and photographer and the camera enthusiast. If you're just a hobbyist, videos will be there for you to become better in your hobby. So I'll see you guys in the next video.